Yo, 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 if you in the stream, say what's up, say what's up, say what's up. Today, people, today, podcast shit, just crazy. Yer. What's up, what's up, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna wait for a couple people to get in here real quick. Get the shit. Oh yeah, I'm not sponsored. I am not sponsored. Yep, you right. I am not sponsored. Nope. Nope. You right. I am not sponsored. I am not sponsored. We not sponsored in these parts, man. Fuck out of here. The pencil. Man, it's just a pencil, bro. It's just a pencil. See, look. Pumps off, pumps off, pumps off. All right, we're gonna wait for a couple people to get in here. Dang, we sure did start at the right time. All right, all right. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna get started at 12:40. Put the phone away. You're not sponsored by Apple. I'm posting about it, bro. I gotta get that out there. Shout me out too on y'all thing real quick if y'all don't mind, bro. Oh yeah, you right, you right, you right. All right. So today, basically, I'm waiting till Julian gets back in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get kicked if I play music or no. Let me put a headband on. Copyright. Yeah, you right. Copyright. Yeah, you right. You right. I mean, hold on. can do something. We can do a little something here. We can do a little something, something. Let's go. Hey man, welcome to the Lowdown. First episode. I want to thank my friends, my gang, uh, Juju, Deshaun. You know what I'm saying? This live is sponsored by the Too Easy Gaming team. Uh, yeah, man. I just want to thank everyone that's watching. I don't care if it's 3 people. I don't care if it's 300 people. I'm gonna still continue on my grind. And man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to thank everyone that support. Like, I got my love. Sean, fucking Jew, my parents, Andrew, 3 motherfuckers in here, man. We gonna tell you the right. We gonna tell you the right. From 3 people, we gonna go from three people to 3 mil. So I'm calling it now. 2021. This our year, my nigga. This my year. This is our year. So today, we got a very, very, very special day. Ladies and gentlemen, last night, my friends that know this, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. Last night we got eliminated from playoffs. But honestly, it's a very I was very happy to lose to a team like that only by 5. Many people counted us out, you know what I'm saying? Say that we was going to get smacked. But nah, and we did all that without Greedy Williams, Odell Beckham, and a couple other guys that are so good on the Cleveland Browns. Today I just want to ask in the chat, next season, how you think the Browns are going to do? Personally, I feel like Cleveland Browns are going to go back to the same spot. We're going to go to the AFC Championship because we got Odell, and if we even trade Odell, you know what I'm saying? Uh, if we trade him, get some good assets. Let me just pull up my notes here real quick so we can get like really started, get into the groove. Also today, Deshaun Wilson, Deshaun Watson, tripping, Deshaun Watson. Yeah, some crazy stuff going with that. I'll update y'all more on that later. But first, I want to get into some. You know, we had we had football last night, so I want to get into more. I want to get into more of the playoffs before we get into the off season real quick. Drew Brees. Yeah, it's speculated that Drew Brees was gonna retire, but after the game, he took some time and he came back and said he has to evaluate the season, and I don't really blame him. Uh, Drew Brees he had a bad game. I would admit, Drew Brees had a terrible not a terrible game, but he had a bad game. Uh, but knowing Drew Brees, I don't think he's gonna go out with a pick. Like, I don't think he wants to go out with his final throw being a pick. And I really feel like he's gonna come back next season and he's gonna try to make it. He's gonna try to make it like the if he's gonna lose on his last game, he's gonna make it something that's like I did everything I could. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about Drew Brees? Drop it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady going to his first NFC championship game. And fun fact for y'all that didn't know, Tom Brady has more NFC championship uh, appearances than the Dallas Cowboys. Keep that in mind. Since I'm pretty sure it's like 1994. So yeah, he has more appearances in the NFC playoffs than the Dallas Cowboys have. Not the playoffs, but than the championship game than the Dallas Cowboys had. And just man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. The fact that the Dallas Cowboys organization has been a thing for so long, and for Tom Brady just to come out of nowhere, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm here." You know what I'm saying? Uh, More about football. Patrick Mahomes. He is questionable right now. I don't know if y'all watched the game, but he went on a run play, and you know what I'm saying. He Chad is disabled. That is disabled for the live stream. Try to edit that. I don't know how to do that. Nothing's talking about me. Nothing's talking to me about that. Hold. Allow all comments. All right, try that. Try that now. Let me see. Tests. That is disabled. I didn't disable it. I just allowed all comments. I don't know why chat is being disabled. All right, yeah, man. We gonna keep it moving. We gonna keep it moving. YouTube trying to kill our vibe, so we gonna keep it moving. Yeah, man. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Yeah, Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady, the GOAT. I'm saying been on a tear this season. Uh, Honestly, I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be the one to put him down. But yeah, Tom Brady NFC Championship with Aaron Rodgers. I think it's gonna be a shootout game because I think the Packers are gonna win because yeah, I think the Packers are gonna really win, mostly because their defense is just. I think their defense is slightly better. I feel like they're gonna make a bigger impact. Zaire Alexander, he's a puts dudes on an island, man. He's gonna go far in this league, and like I really feel like he's gonna do something in that game. Uh, NBA news, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. NBA news. James Harden. James Harden is a Brooklyn net. If you haven't heard, James Harden and KD combined it for 74 points. 74 points combined it for 74 points, and just went on a tear against the Magic. They play again. I'm pretty sure today or tomorrow, one of the two. And Kyrie Irving is expected to come back for that next game, which is gonna be very very interesting to see. To see it's my issue, and people who know me know that I'm a James Harden fanatic. I love James Harden. I love him ever since Arizona State. Um, yeah. What's interesting, what doesn't scare me as much is that James Harden, everyone, the media talks about, oh, can James Harden be unselfish? Can James Harden be unselfish? Can he do this? Can he do that? Most people forget that him and Chris Paul, the whole reason why him and Chris Paul ain't work was because Chris Paul got injured game 7 against the Warriors Western Conference Finals. If Chris Paul doesn't go down, James Harden has a ring. I'm saying James Harden has a ring because I'm pretty sure I give him a good chance to beat that Toronto Raptors team, being that Chris Paul, and who's on, what's his name? Fred VanVleet is on Chris Paul. Now, I'm not a I'm a basketball fan. I'm not no casual. So I'm pretty sure Chris Paul ain't being locked up by Fred VanVleet. Now, no disrespect to Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet is a amazing talent, went undrafted. You know what I'm saying? Like comeback story. Drake Jr. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Fred VanVleet, he's a solid player. He's a solid player. I do agree that Fred VanVleet should have left Toronto Raptors because he's just playing a bench role. I'm pretty sure he could have got if he would have went to Milwaukee, I would have gave him he would have had a starting role, and I really feel like Milwaukee would have did something in the bubble that next year. But yeah, man, James Harden on the Brooklyn Nets. Everyone's saying that I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I don't know this. I don't know that. Yada 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 yada. James Harden is an unselfish player. He played with KD already. He played with Russ already. The reason I feel like Russ and Harden didn't work is because Russ isn't really a shooter. So that's why I feel like he could have. James Harden needs shooters. He's a dribble drive player, and he's gonna kick it out to you. He's gonna dribble, 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 but he's gonna kick it out to you, and he's gonna get it. He's gonna get his A's. He's gonna get his assists, and you know what I'm saying. Like James Harden is an unselfish player. The X factor, the actual X factor is Kyrie Irving because we don't know how he's gonna react to not getting the last shot no more. He's gonna. I know he says, "Oh, that dude can hit it too," but at the same time, like if if KD's why, like what I'm saying, KD's getting double teamed. Oh, they switch on Kyrie. James Harden got to take the shot, or Kyrie says, "I remember, I remember when Kyrie was on the Celtics. Uh, he Jason Tatum, Jason Tatum took the last shot. It was Jason Tatum or Gordon Hayward, one of the two. They took the last shot, and Kyrie was livid. Jason Tatum was a bucket. Like so, the fact that Kyrie Irving like looked at Jason Tatum and said, "No, no, I'm taking the last shot." That's what really that's what really makes him the X factor because Jason Tatum proved himself as a bucket in the NBA as a rookie, as a 19-year-old rookie. He proved himself as a bucket. Not many people can say that. Like LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, many people at the young age 19 like just proved themselves as a bucket. They just came in the league and just said, "Hey, I'm here now. This is me. This is my job. Like I'm gonna get paid." They did all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh Man, I really wish comments was on because I really want to hear y'all input. But man, James Harden's a Brooklyn Net. That's what all this is about, really. Uh and the fact that, you know, I don't really give I don't really want to say that they have a guaranteed shot at the chip, but you can't you can't help but say they have the a big advantage. But at the same time, James Harden has shown to be what's the word? So has to disappear in the clutch moments. I remember 2019, 2019, yeah, 2019 when the when KD went down with that Achilles, and it was just Stephen Clay, and it was the Western Conference Finals, Game 7, all over again. It was hey, you got the upper hand right now. It was 3-2. All you got to do is win 2 games. They ain't got KD no more. They're the same Warriors that blew a 3-1 lead, and they just didn't get it done because James Harden didn't show up. James Harden wasn't hitting his shot. He wasn't getting people involved. That's what that's what I feel is also an X factor. If James Harden can show up, and if Kyrie Irving can just be that guy, he can. Because I feel like personally I feel James Harden is better than Kyrie. So Kyrie is no longer robbing. Kyrie, I heard someone say Kyrie was Batman in Boston. Kyrie was Batman in Boston, and then him and KD team up. Okay, now he's Robin. Oh, now he's Catwoman. So like, if he wants to be Catwoman now, like if he wants to be that third option, you know what I'm saying? Then he has to take that in consideration if he still wants a chip. I feel like Kyrie can be an MVP type player, but he just has to he just has to he just has to buy in, dog. That's all it is. Get me some water. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we can accept Collins. Andrew just called me. I think we can accept some Collins. Yeah, I think we accept some Collins. Which yo, yeah, you on the lowdown, bro? First guest, Andrew Richard, man. Hey, what's up? Say again. Do I think Brady will take it all the way? I don't think so, man. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be the one to take him down. It's just because of that defense. At the end of the day, it's all about defense, defense, defense. And Zaire Alexander, he's a dude, man. He's a dude. And Aaron Rodgers, in the name of Stephen A. Smith, he's a bad man, man. He's a bad man. So I think him and Devontae Adams is gonna be the one. He's gonna torch that. He's gonna. It's only just because of the Buccaneers secondary is suspect to me. I like I like the Packers secondary more than I like the Buccaneers secondary. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You stay up. You stay up. You stay up. But yeah, going on with that, I feel like, oh yeah, y'all can call in if y'all want to call in, ask me a question. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in the description. Mm. Yeah, man. I just put it in the description. If I want to call in, ask me some questions, man. It don't even gotta be about sports. It can just be about life, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love the Packers secondary more than I love the Buccaneers secondary. Same thing with Kansas City and Buffalo. I love Kansas City secondary more than I love Buffalo secondary. I'm not sponsored, so y'all didn't see that. Uh, I'm not sponsored, so y'all didn't see what I was drinking. That's just water. That's just plain old call it, plain old great value water. But yeah, man, Deshaun Watson, man, Deshaun Watson. Uh, I got some information to share with y'all. Let me just put it up real quick. Just bear with me real quick. Hold on. Deshaun Watson. This is from a anonymous source that Deshaun Watson can be, if Deshaun Watson became available via trade, the Jets will call, and you know what I'm saying, Deshaun Watson in his contract, he has a no trade clause. So if Deshaun Watson doesn't want to go to New York, he can say, no, I'm not going to New York. Deshaun Watson has plenty of power in this little discussion, in this little kerfuffle, if you will, with the Houston organization. Personally, what I feel like the Houston organization did Deshaun Watson wrong, and they have a thing about Houston. They have a history about not playing to their African American players, but you know what I'm saying. um, excuse me. They have a history of like breaking promises with their players. JJ Watt, except for JJ Watt, most of the African American players though, the organization culturally, I feel like the Houston Texans organization culturally really needs to change. I really feel like they need to do a full front office sweep, because it's just not right, man. The fact that you have a generational talent. You had Dabo Sweeney calling Deshaun Watson the Michael Jordan of football. There's only one Michael Jordan of football. Michael Jordan is the debatable greatest player of all time. Um, and you have a coach like Dabo saying, "Hey, you got the Michael Jordan. Like, you better treat him right. You better make sure you better make sure he's happy." And Houston Texans organization just lying to him, saying, "Hey, you're gonna be involved in front office, head coaching, hiring. So like we want you involved. Yada yada. That's like your girlfriend saying, "Hey, uh." you're gonna be involved of picking my nail color and stuff like that. But at the same time, she don't even hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna how you gonna tell it? How you gonna say that I'm interested in your nail color, but you're not gonna hit me up when it's time to get your nails done? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's just terrible how they're treating him, and like I really hope he does get out of there. He's most likely getting out there. I don't think he's ever gonna play another snap. He's never gonna get under center in a Texans uniform, which I love because I hated the Texans. I hated the Texans ever since they let Bill O'Brien trade DeAndre Hopkins. Uh, when they traded DeAndre Hopkins, I just knew that was the beginning of the end because that's his guy. That's his number one guy. They fought to go to Clemson and change the names of slave owners that had streets named after them. They're the ones. Deshaun Watson was a huge voice in Black Lives Matter protests and huge activist. I salute him completely. Uh, nothing but respect. And the fact that they're just treating him like his voice doesn't matter. Like he's just like he's just there to shut up and like just stay downset hut, and that's it. That's the era of like just players shutting up, not speaking about issues, and just playing, just players not being human and just being athletes. It's over, man. And I'm glad that we're taking that turn in life due to like everything that's happening in the world right now, man. The fact that like LeBron James, like the fact that back then, like I forgot his name, Hodgins, one of the two. I'm sorry for butchering that name, but uh yeah, Hodgson from the Chicago Bulls, 1996. I really forgot his name, but I know he was on the Chicago Bulls, 1996, and he got blackballed. He got blackballed from playing basketball ever again because he spoke up for the for many instances of discrimination, police brutality, all that, man. Like the fact that that happened back then, and players like no disrespect to Mike Jordan and all that, and Karl Malone and stuff like that, but the fact that that guy was a huge part in the three-peats, in Michael Jordan's three-peats. He played a huge role in Michael Jordan's championships, and he don't got a job because he wanted to speak up for us, right? Like it's. I'm glad that era is over, and the fact that we're bettering ourselves as a nation. That's what I really enjoy. And speaking about the nation, today's January 18th. If you haven't realized, January 18th, my Martin Luther King Day. Rest in peace. Yeah, January 18th, 2 days from the presidential inauguration. Uh, I'm just gonna switch over to some political news. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep y'all in the update because I don't just want to be about sports. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be about sports. I want to be about life. I just wanna be the type of guy to entertain people, and also, oh, we have some breaking news right now. Kevin Porter Jr. of the Cleveland Cavaliers, uh, is now expected to be traded or released due to an outburst on Friday in the Cavs locker room with his new teammate Torian Prince. Uh, I like that. I like that. Kevin Porter Jr. From Arizona State, just like James Harden. He was compared to James Harden, so I like that a lot. He can. I feel like he can do some stuff. They had him coming off the bench, which I didn't like because I really feel like he's a starting caliber player. Uh, I really feel like the Bucks should try to sign him. The Milwaukee Bucks. Those are my. Someone go ahead and write that down. Milwaukee Bucks, New York Knicks, and I'm gonna go with Los Angeles Lakers, or the Clippers. One of those four teams is gonna pick him up because he's a special dude. He's a special dude. But yeah, sorry. breaking news just happened. My bad. My bad. I had to slide that in. Slide that in there. Yeah. So in political news, Joe Biden is expected to sign an executive order to cancel Keystone XL pipeline. If you don't know what that is, XL pipeline is just like just drilling. Uh, in the Paris climate, it's one thing I like about Joe Biden is like he's really fighting for climate change. So canceling the pipeline stuff is really gonna help towards what I'm saying uh the oil and drilling and stuff like that, and just like he's doing something. He's doing he's trying to make sure the air that my future kids are going to breathe, that my grandkids are going to breathe is going to be clear enough for us to keep living on this earth. And I really rock with Joe Biden for that. Joe like and sorry, I just got a notification. Yeah, and inauguration day, 2 days away. Uh, National Guard members have been sent out to every state capital, and they're sending out in thousands. I really feel like it's crazy about what happened the 6th, and it's just wild how people can just walk up, how the fact that I can't even speak. I'm sorry. Like it's just it's that just like appalling to me. The fact that people walked up in the Capitol and had the intentions to kill. There was one guy. He had horns. You probably saw his picture. He had horns, the raccoon hat, and was painted up and stuff like that. He said he had the intention to kill uh, members of the Senate. He had intentions to kill them, to end their lives, to make sure their families didn't see them again. Over over what though? Like that's what I never understand. Over what? Like what's the point? Like if if you really care about the president, if you really care about this lit, if you really care, I'm like, hold on, let me say my water. I'm finna preach. If you really care about this nation, man, for those people who say I don't want this country to riot. I care about this nation. This nation is my home. I'm a proud American. I'm a praise. Shut up. Shut up. Like, shut up. Like, you're embarrassing yourself. Like, shut up. Shut up, please. Like, cause how are you gonna say you care about the nation when you're defacing it? You're defacing it. You're discriminating. You're supposed this America. I'm paraphrasing. America is supposed to be the land of the free, home of the brave. Am I right? That's what the song say. Am I right or am I right? That's what the song say. Land of the free, home of the brave. And nothing's brave about storming a Capitol building and just storming a Capitol building and just being a sore loser. Just being a sore loser about an election, bro. Now I voted for Biden. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with most of his policies. Uh, but the fact that Trump can just allow something like this to happen is not something that a leader that is not something that a leader that's something that someone should do and be a leader of this country. I'm sorry, I butchered that. But yeah, that's not something a leader of this country should do, because how is everyone else gonna look at us? Like, if people that look like Donald Trump, and if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. If people that look like Donald Trump can do that, why can't people like me buy Arizona? Why can't people my age that look like me, you know what I'm saying, walk around with my hood up? Why can't I do this at night? Why can't I go to my car, my expensive car, my Ford Fiesta, and why do I have to be questioned if it's my car? Like, why do I have to go through all? Why do I have to go through X, Y, Z just to live my life? You know what I'm saying? Why do people like Donald Trump get to storm the Capitol building, the national Capitol building, but when people that look like me, that was protesting against police brutality, and that was just they, we was just walking by the Capitol. People that looked like me was just walking by the Capitol. We had signs up. We was unarmed. We was just screaming. We was just trying to have our voice heard. Why do people that look like me? Why do they treat us? Why do they have them thugged out in the glasses, in the swagged out gear, in the riot gear? Why they take 2 hours? Not 2 hours. It didn't take 2 hours. It took like 3 hours. Why did it take 3 hours for the National Guard to be deployed, but it took 2 minutes for the National Guard to be deployed? We was just in the street. We was in the street. We was in the street. We was just trying to get our voice heard, man. George Floyd didn't deserve to die that day. Breonna Taylor didn't deserve to die that day. Jacob Blake didn't deserve to get shot. Trayvon Martin didn't deserve to get shot. Trayvon Martin's killer is he's living free. Trayvon Martin's still living free. Trayvon Martin's supposed to be my grade. Trayvon Martin and me are the same age. That could have been me. That's really what gets to my mentals. And it's the fact that, like, this gets to me, dog. The fact that all this stuff is happening just because of the color of our skin. Like, they used to say back in the day. I sure don't agree with this, but they used to say back in the day, a black person is like a wolf. You got to grab them by the ears, because if you let them go, they're dangerous. How are we dangerous, but we do the same things y'all do? How are we dangerous when how are we dangerous when all I got is a pack of Skittles? How am I dangerous when I can't even bring myself to kill a roach? How am I dangerous then? I have a I have a speech that's due for my public speaking class, and in it I said that I asked the audience to close. I'm gonna eventually read this, but I'm pull it right now. I asked the audience to close your eyes. Right? Uh, there's two men in the room with you right now. One man is a convicted felon, uh, convicted for selling drugs, murdering two women. The other, honor student, 4.0 GPA, and donates to charity every Sunday. Donates and helps charity every Sunday. And then I would say, open your eyes, and I would have me and a white man right by my shoulder, and I would tell them which one is A and which one is B. You decide. The fact It's not the fact that white people don't see color, or like white people, or anyone who's like prejudiced or racist against any other race, that, oh, I don't see color, oh, I don't, oh, that was in the past, why are you still worried about it, blah blah blah. Like, those type of people that say that, they don't understand the history. Black people, we get it's in the past. Like, we understand that all that happened in 1960, 1950, 19, like, so on and so forth. We get that. We get that. Our issue is, why hasn't it changed? Why hasn't anything changed? Now you can say, oh, Jacob, some things have changed. Some things have changed. You can vote. You don't have change around your ankles. You don't. Oh, I don't have change around my ankles. Okay. Okay. So tell me, why'd you get that job at that law firm that I didn't get? Hmm? Why does my do rag? Why does my braids? How come because I got braids and my hair isn't laid down? How come all this is happening because of the way I look? We understand it happened in the past. We understand that. But at the same time, little to nothing has changed. Now, yes, some laws have changed. I can go get a cup of coffee at the same restaurant as you now. But the real question is, I can get the same job as you. I can ride the same car as you. We can drink at the same water fountain together. But the difference is if a cop were to walk in the building and there was a distress call, is he gonna look at me first or he gonna look at you first? Just think about it. Just think about it. Is he gonna look at me first or is he gonna think of you? Is he gonna look at me first or is he gonna look at you? Is he gonna ask me to pull out my ID or is he gonna ask me to pull out yours? I went to Chick-fil-A, like this happened a year and a half ago. I went to Chick-fil-A. This was back when everything was, dandy and stuff like that. Like everything was swell. You can go into a restaurant without a mask and stuff like that. So like everyone can see your face. I forgot who I went with, but I went with some of my white friends. Uh, and I went to the Chick-fil-A, and there was two orders that was coming out. One was for some guy I didn't even know, Jamal, and the other was for Jacob. Now tell me who. Now I just want to just put this out there. Just ask the question: who do y'all think she gave my food to, and whose food do you think came to me? That's all we're talking about. When we have conversations like this, that's all we're trying to get through. That's all we're trying to push through people's memory. And it's the fact that if the Black Lives Matter thing bothers you, or if you're saying, "Oh, Black lives just don't matter, all lives matter." Okay, you probably heard this before. If all lives matter, why ain't you pissed off too? Why ain't you mad too? Why aren't you mad that Tamir Rice police rolled up on him and just, oh shit, I'm tripping. Police rolled up on him and just shot. Police rolled up. They didn't ask no questions. No questions. Even if it was a real gun, they didn't ask him, put down the gun, put down the, nope, nope, stop. I think he was like 12. I think he was like 12. I'm pretty sure he was like 12. 12-year-old boy. 12-year-old boy. If all lives matter, why aren't you pissed off too? If all lives matter, why are you trying to say Black lives just don't matter? Like why are you trying to argue like that? For what reason? If all lives if you or anyone has said all lives matter as a rebuttal for Black Lives Matter, why aren't you pissed off too? All right, that is my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. I'm tired. I want to thank all of you. I think the highest we got was 6 people, 6, 7 people. I want to thank all of you for tuning in, for watching. For the 3 people that liked, I want to thank y'all. And for everyone who's joined, I love you. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day. I want to thank my friends. I want to thank my family, Julian, Sean, Andrew, mom and dad, everyone who supports me. I love y'all. Love y'all dearly. I want y'all to have a blessed day. Peace. Stop arguing. Hold on. Stop arguing. It's the lowdown.